Richard Neer, backstage at the Bottom Line with Dave Herman over WNEW FM in New York. And of course, we're here tonight for the third evening, the fifth performance of Bruce Springsteen. Dave, you were at opening night. Do you have any impressions you'd like to share with the audience?
Well, I think I mentioned on my show the next morning that over the last couple of years, since Bruce Springsteen's first album came out, that I personally had not been all that turned on, not so much by Bruce, because he's fantastic, but before the records came out, there was like so much pre-publicity on him that I had this kind of aversion to really getting into it. But when I saw him Wednesday night here at the Bottom Line, I think it was a rock and roll show unlike anything I've ever seen. At least I've ever seen in 5 or 6 years. He has the extraordinary power of making rock and roll what it traditionally has been, and making it that again, which a lot of people have been unable to do for a long time.
Right. Well, I think in the beginning, comparing him to Dylan, it was another Dylan was a large mistake.
That was part of the turn-off.
Right.
That was part of what turned me off personally, and I think a lot of people. He's nothing like Bob Dylan.
And even though the comparison may be true in terms of his effect on music, although at this point we have no way of knowing.
Even his physical appearance, there's some truth to it.
Right. It just is a statement that leaves somebody with a lot to live up to, and no matter how good you are, you really can't.
Well, his music is totally unique. He's Bruce Springsteen. He's no one else. He's not like anyone else. He is unique, and he is new, and he is fresh. And of course, his rock and roll is based on music that goes back not only to Dylan, but long before that. But he is totally unique and totally fresh, and something truly outstanding.
And one of his great appeals, too, is his live performing. A lot of people who have seen him say that he cannot properly be captured on record. A lot of other groups, I guess, fall into that category, the Stones and groups like that. But Bruce really has to be seen to be believed. And, of course, we can't bring him to you visually tonight, but we're going to do the next best thing and bring him to you live on the radio.
Well, that's kind of what's interesting about doing this broadcast. Wednesday night when I saw him, I knew we would be broadcasting him Friday night. And for a while, I just closed my eyes for about a whole 20-minute segment to try to kind of feel what it's going to be like listening to him at home and